All right, welcome to Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. We're looking at this on the Friday morning before the meet. 8 races out at Kenilworth Racecourse, and trust it's going to be a good card for us. We'll talk to Darren Burrows and Daryl Marie in a moment, our Weighted to Win team. Just a social media reminder, we're at Weighted to Win, or on Weighted to Win, and our handle is at Weighted to Win. We're on Twitter, and our handle is at Weighted to Win. And we've also got a WhatsApp number that's on the screen over there, 0691643272. Send your name and email address, and hopefully you can join in and be part of the family. Also giving away a Weighted to Win coffee mug. They're giving those away, so we'll do that randomly through the group too. All right, let's chat to you about the card. Darren Burrows in Cape Town. Just an overview of the card quickly. Can we get you like a few?
A nice card ahead of us, Clyde. We have got a banker or two for the viewers. A nice little double on the way. Touching on race one now, the horse to beat, I thought, Majestic Queen. It wasn't a bad debut, but she was backed anti-post from 20-1 into 3-1. She was caught a bit wide, a bit outpaced. I think we're going to see big improvement. Egret, obviously going to run a big race, having a third run after rest. And touching on the first timer, Silver Sleet, Adam says she's very talented. She may be green first time out, but he will be happy with the place. And then United's Ransom is a half-sister to Captain's Ransom, so you can't ignore that.
Okay, so that may well be one to watch for the very near future, or may have enough class to win in a race like this. I don't really know the answer to that, but you, Daryl?
Bossy's actually told me, Clyde, that she's looking for further.
Okay.
And there's also a comment in the front of the
car. How's Bossy doing?
Great.
Good. And Suzette?
Wat voor us or what?
Yeah, Bossy and Suzette wat voor us, yeah.
Okay, well, Clyde, I don't have much more to add. Out of the race runners, 8 and 11 are going to dominate, in my opinion.
All right, well, it's bipot time, so why don't we do that? Let's put our bipots up now and try and get those on.
No, it's not bipots,
I beg your pardon, not bipot. What are we talking about? Swingers. Oh, it's not. We haven't got a bipot worked out for today.
No, we do have a bipot, Clyde. This is race 1. There's 9 races on the card, so the bipot starts in race 2.
Okay, 8 and 11 is our recommended swinger. Right, welcome back. Let's get on to what is now the bipot. As you heard, Daryl Marie gave us a lesson on that, so thank you for that. Race 2, let's talk about it. Darren, they've got this horse from the Funzel stable, Quandary, number 15 on the card at 33-10. Sir William, second choice at 4-1. And then the 13, Green Falcon, is trading at 13-2. What do you like?
I like Green Falcon, Clyde. This horse took no interest whatsoever as a colt. They gulled him last time out and he didn't get a clear passage. He was making progress through runners and it just kept on tightening for him. From that ensuing form line, we saw Master Josh run 5th in the ready-to-run stakes. We saw Carriaco get beat a short head. We saw 2 direct winners, William Rufus and Wiley Jack. I think we're going to see a big run from Green Falcon, and my second choice is Quandary from the Gavin Funzel stable.
Okay, so from a bipot perspective, we'll see how many you go in a moment. You, Daryl?
No, I'm taking my chances in the first leg, Clyde. Number 6, Sir William. Now, when he went down to start on debut, I said he needs to be gelded. And when he is gelded and he's making his first starts, I'm going to be with him. He's up the straight for the first time. From what I saw on debut, he certainly has ability. And I'm taking my chances.
How's that stable? I mean, are they in form? Or
no,
they're
not in form.
They're not. So where does that leave you?
They might have won the first race.
Okay.
If they don't, I'm hoping they win the second.
Okay, well, this is recorded on the Friday. Yeah, of course, we'll all hope that Andre Nel comes to form. Let's have a look at what we recommend then in terms of place accumulators. And we're going like this. Daryl, you are bankering, as you said, the 6 by 1 and 6, by 1, 5, 9, 11, by 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, by 2 and 9, by 1, 2, 6. So for Daryl, it's a 240 Rand play. Look at Darren. Darren wants to go both. He's not including Sir William. He's in fact going 13 and 15. So there's different opinions on the race. It's 1, 6, 7, 11, 16, by 1, 4, 9, 12. Then he's going to be bankering number 4 on the card in his play. That's Love in Winter, by 1, 2, 5, by 1, 4, and 6. Welcome. Good to have you back with us. Let's talk about the Hollywood Bets Kenilworth third now. It is a pick six place accumulator race. Don't want to get it wrong. Otherwise, Daryl will hammer us if I do. So, place accumulators. Let me go straight. That's over the mile. Quick look at the market. Darren Burrows, 7-2 about Aspect, number 1 on the card. Then you got the Crawford runner in there. Mahanda's number 6 on the card, trading at 5s. And then 5-1 about the Snaith Horse Rock Pool. 6-1 and better. Open race. Look, seems to be an open race.
Yeah, I gave around 5 horses a chance in this lineup. Rockpool, I thought the horse to beat on that good last run. He was staying on nicely, but he's drawn out at 16, so it's not going to be easy. Then you got Aspect. He's drawn 1, but he did over race last time out, and he's up in trip, so he might overdo it again. I'm not sure. Mohandis in form should be right there, and then Storm Boulevard and Director's Cut not out of it.
Okay, so there are a few that got to go into the plate. Daryl, your side?
I like the way number 6 Mohandis is improving with each and every start, Clyde. Was beaten by above average sort last time. He came out and ran second in his post-maiden run. But I think Aspect from a one draw, go back in his form line. I mean, he's run to Captain Casey, Wiccan Warrior. Probably was in need of his first start in the Western Cape. I like the look of him. I think he's above average. So, in my opinion, those two will suffice for exotics.
And give me more time, come to win, but that will run in PE.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah. All right, so you like that. Let's put up our play then, guys, and have a look at what we want to do. This is, of course, place accumulator. So here we go. Daryl's going both with 1 and the 6. So both Aspect and Mohanda's in the play, ahead of 1, 5, 9, 11. Then 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. Then 2, 9. Then 1, 2, 6. And then I see you the last 2 legs. You seem to, is it easier?
Yes, that's why I've opted to banker number 4 by banker number 2, Clyde. That perm will cost you 240 Rand.
All right, 240 Rand PA. All right, let's get on to our next race on the card now. And the question is in this opening leg of the pick six. Can Miss Greenlight get it right here, Darren?
Definitely the horse to beat. You know, she's in form, always right on top of them, stable jockey in form. Pacific Green's a nice filly. You know, last time out, beaten by the draw, she was staying on very strongly, suggesting she's got more to come. And then Give Me a First, highly regarded. Last time out, not striding out, lost ground at the start. She could bounce back.
Yeah, Pacific Green, not much has really run, barring the winner Veronique, who came out to run third again. So that form line, I suppose, is still subject to confirmation. Do you like Pacific Green?
I think she's 4th on my list, Clyde.
What's your first choice?
I like your filly, Mar Black.
Yes.
I think this tracking trip's going to be ideal. You know, 1,000 meters, 100 meters too short.
Yeah.
1,200. I think this is ideal for her. She's going to strip fitter. The stable's in deadly form. 1.5 kilos better off with different phrase. I'll be very surprised if she doesn't reverse that form. So she's my topic. Ahead of Miss Greenlight, super consistent off her current mark. So should run another honest race. Live My Life makes her debut in the Western Cape. Clyde, last time out, very, very unlucky. She got left at the start over 1,000 meters. I thought that it was a cracking effort. I'd like to see how she goes. In order, 5-1-11, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, 5-1-11 for Daryl. Maybe it is going to be horse Mar Black that can arrive at 6-1. Bull of a horse. Let's have a look at the selections where Daryl's going 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 11, 12. So it's open. 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. By 2 and 9. By the field. Then he's doubling up at the back. Well, he's going with 2 riders, 1 and 4, and 2 and 5 right at the back. It's a 1960 perm. In terms of Darren, let's see, Darren's going also open, first leg. Well, not as many, but 1, 5, 8, 9, 12, by 2, 4, 10, by 1, 2, 5, 7, then the whole field. And then Darren doesn't mind bankering the 4 at the back, Chet Darks. It's 11 to 20, so odds on, and 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 at the back. Welcome back to our studio. Time now for race number 5, and this is a middle stakes. It's run over the 1,100 meters. Just a reminder, of course, about our social media. @Weighted to Win is our Twitter handle. Please join. We'd love you to be on there, and also our WhatsApp number, which is on the screen at the moment as well. So trust you'll join us ASAP. Yes, let's talk about it. We've got Darren first. Love and Winter's top of the boards at 33 to 10 at the moment. Too short, or is that the right kind of price? What sort of race is this? Darren, your side.
I fancy Love in Winter quite a lot. I've been a big fan of this horse in both his starts. I was at the race course on debut, and when I saw him parading in the ring, I really liked what I saw, and he came back under hand ride. He really won well, and he followed up the maidens in good fashion against quite a strong field. I think he's good enough to follow up and make it a hat trick of wins. His dangers will be Ragnar Lothbrok and Michael Faraday.
Okay, let's talk about the dangers on your side, Ragnar Lothbrok and Michael Faraday. Are you rate them?
We went for Michael in a big way last time.
Yeah. I remember that. Don't remind me.
Race over, going through the 400. Clyde is lightly raced. Obviously, he's in with a chance. Of the older brigade, Clyde, have a look at number 8, Elusive Trader.
Yeah.
He's 2.5 kilograms better off with the 4 Loving Winter. Obviously, Loving Winter's got much more scope for improvement, Clyde. But on weights alone, Elusive Trader on that run could run into the money. And then he's 5.5 kilograms better off with Barney McGrew for a 2.5 length beating. I'm saying he's got a possibility of running on into the money. So I play around swingers and exactas with the 8 Elusive Trader.
Okay. Elusive Trader's 18 to 1 or thereabouts. So the last time we had a look on a Friday morning. Will this horse get it right? There's the question. Vaughan Marshall's horse, Love in Winter, the 3 in a row that it's looking for. Let's have a look at what the guys recommend. It's jackpot time, and it's a combined jackpot. So 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. So based on the first leg of the jackpot, yes, a nice horse, Love in Winter, but I suppose they're looking for more proof. Ahead of 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, then Field, and 1 and 4 at the back of this jackpot. So the jackpot indicator, they might be looking to run the favourite over 2. Okay, guys, welcome back. Let's talk about race number 6 on the card. This is events over the 1100, and Whoa is the top of the boards at 7 to 2. It's Brett Crawford's runner, ahead of Stipelek, the stable companion. They joint 7 to 2 favourites. And then you've got Santa Maria, who's trading at 5 to 1. 11 to 2 about number 9, Quintus Light. This was on the Friday. And then we're not going to exclude Candice Bass Robinson's horse going up, who's trading at 6 to 1. Then you can get double digits about all the others. Darren Burrows on the line from Cape Town. Darren, let's chat about the race. Your first choice?
Whoa, definitely my first choice. I think she is such a good filly. Last time out, her saddle slipped, and you can forgive her that run. She was 3 lengths off. She did return after a bit of a break, but her saddle did slip. She is better off at the weights with going up, and I think she can reverse the form. So stable jockey in form, I'm going with Whoa, over going up, Stipelek and Santa Maria.
Okay, so Whoa. I mean, that the going up form has been holding up too, with Major Attraction winning and Walk of Fame. Both won.
Darren's touched on the weight reversal. It's 3 kilograms.
Yeah.
And her saddle slipped. And that was over 1,200 on a sticky track. I think the going's going to be good over 1,100. I have to believe that Whoa is going to reverse that form. So I know Nino's big on going up.
Is he?
Yeah, well...
Is Nino big on going up?
I don't know why. But
don't you like
it? It's Nino.
And I think didn't he mention Stipelek as well? Didn't he like that? He mentioned that too.
That's not even going to be my second pick either, Clyde.
Really?
I think this was Quintus Light on. She's been very disappointing. I'll be the first to admit that. But go back in a form line. She has run a length and a half behind Whoa. Whoa won with a ton in hand on that occasion.
Yeah.
But she's better up the straight. She was pulling last time out of the 1,400. She meets Whoa, kilogram better off. On her best form, she'll be Whoa's biggest danger. So for me, 2 from 9, but like Darren, very bullish on Whoa.
Okay. So can Whoa put off the laissez-faire stakes is the question. Let's have a look at our selections now for this event. It's a second jackpot. And the conservative play, 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, by Field, by 1 and 4, by 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Darren refers to this as the safe play. Okay, guys, let's get on to the Will Avington now. Race number 7 on the card. It's run over the 2-4, and Young Love's top of the boards at 15-4. Andre Nell's got maybe a strong hand in here with Chewbacca, who's trading in around 11-2. I see all the runners are quoted in the market in as far as the field of the 7 runners goes. Darren, Bulgarians 4-1. Flower of Saigon is trading 5-1, 5-1 about Barathian, 11-2 Chewbacca, 11-2 Rex Union, and then even the outsider, if you want to call it that, Salvatore Mundi is at 6-1. So from a market perspective, anything can win, or what's your first choice?
Well, I've got a clear first choice here, Clyde, Bulgarian. Now, he's had 7 runs after a break for 5 wins. I think he's going to love the 2,400 meters. I think he'll stay all day. I know he's getting on a bit, 7-year-old, but I really believe that Bulgarian's going to run a big race. I've got respect for horses like Young Love, Barathian, and Chewbacca, but it wouldn't surprise me to see Bulgarian win this race quite comfortably.
Yeah, well, we know the horse's ability. We can't question that. I suppose coming out of his last start out of the July, I'll be hoping that he runs a big race in this sort of field.
Yes, and his trainer seems quite confident. He said he's going to love the step up in trip. He's pretty fit and he's got upset potential, Clyde. He's best weighted over here. I just have my doubts returning from a slight break with 62 kilograms to shoulder, but there's no doubt he's got the class. Chewbacca, he's had his 1 run in the Western Cape. We saw Han Solo coming out to win the Algoa Cup from there. Go back in his form line to the Gold Cup. 4 kilograms better off with Rex Union. I'm expecting him to reverse that form. So he's going to be my top pick ahead of the likes of Bulgarian and Young Love.
All right, Young Love perhaps not out of it either, so we will include the following in our play. Whilst Bulgarian is the horse that we're focusing on. You'll see on the very top left corner of the screen there, Exacta floating the 1 with boxed 2, 4 and 6 is what we recommend we do here. Let's get on to the 8th race on the card now. Interesting races. We have the odds-on favourite that runs here. Of course, his name is Jet Dark. Takes up the Cape Mile over the this course at Kenilworth, and odds-on favourite to win. Darren, hard to beat?
Yes, Clyde, the best miler in the country. I know a couple of times when he returns after a break, his first run back isn't as good as his second run, but I still believe he's going to win. Silver Operator, I think he's a 1,400-meter specialist. Even though he is effective over a mile, he's best over 14. I've bankered Jet Dark in everything.
Jet Dark, banker in everything for Darren. Daryl?
I mean, Clyde, he's won 2 Queen's Plates of this course and distance.
Yes.
He's got the stable companion in there to ensure honest gallop in Crown Towers. He has to be your top pick. I've got healthy respect for Silver Operator. You know, he's had that 1 under the belt. He actually crossed the line first in the Matchroom Stakes. The result was reversed.
Yeah.
Go back in his form line, Clyde. I know he's 4.5 kilograms out with Jet Dark, but he has beaten Jet Dark in the past. Now, Jet Dark was returning from a layoff on that occasion in the drill hall. But once again, Jet Dark's returning from layoff on Saturday.
What's the comment? Is there one?
No, there's no comment.
Okay.
Then in the Gold Challenge, he only got beaten 2 lengths, and he's a kilogram better off. So he's not going to be thumped by Jet Dark. He's going to run a decent race. He's had that extra run, whereas Jet Dark's returning from layoff. So for me, the exacta, you can take the exactas 4x1 and take another cover, box the 1 and 4. But 4 in 1 in that order.
Okay. All right. So perhaps not completely all overs. However, we know how good Jet Dark is. I know Resonate came from the Triple Fortune form line to win, which encourages Silver Operator's chances, I guess. But we're not going to be, at the end of the day, we know how good this horse is, even though it may well be in need of a run. We don't know. Let's have a quick look at what the outcome from Darren Burrows doesn't want to know. Jet Dark, Silver Operator can come again and again, but not for Darren. Jet Dark's the one to beat. Here's a handicap that's run over 1,400 metres. Max the Otter, or the stable of Candice Bass Robinson and Elder De Meyer, they've been in deadly form as well. And priced up at 3-1 at the moment. Darren, reasonable price?
He's a nice horse, this Clyde. He really improved up in trip last time out. He was drawn 14 from 14, got us stuck a little bit deep early on, but he ran on really strongly. I think he'll rate the horse to beat. I've got respect for the snake runner, Tizona. He ran second behind Le Morne, who I rate very highly. I think he's going to run a big race. And of the rest, Cheeky Laddie. He over-raced over the mile last time out. I think he's going to improve down in trip.
Okay, Cheeky Lady, perhaps not out of it. I want to talk to Daryl now. Max the Otter, I asked about the price originally. 3-1, would you take it?
I think you'll win, Clyde. I think he's a nice horse. Had it all to do from a wide draw last night. Now he's going to have the run of the race. I mean, he's drawn alongside Masterful Guy, who's the likely play set. So if he can just slot in behind him, get the run of the race, I think he could potentially follow up. No winners from the form line as of yet. But Clyde, the 5th, the 7th, the 9th, and the 10th, who were all well beaten, have come out and placed in their very next starts. So although it's yet to be franked with a winner, it hasn't let the side down as of yet. So I think Max the Otter will go back-to-back. Tizona, last time out, he was beaten by a well above average sort. I mean, Le Morne is 3 from 3 currently. He did pick up a £3 penalty for running second. So for me 2 from 5 in that order.
Any respect for Cheeky Laddie? I see he's relatively short in the market on that in the Mallory run.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of him, Clyde.
No, you're not sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
All right, so some uncertainty about that. Let's get to our selections the 9th and wrap up the final where Daryl Marie says it's the one to beat. Number 2, Max the Otter.